Welcome to the age of digital profits. You're 25, Kevin, and officially a temporarily struggling millionaire. Your $15 an hour job in Amazon's returns department isn't just boring, it's humiliating. You lug boxes of goods you'll never be able to afford, and you feel your life slipping through your fingers along with the sweat. You come home and open YouTube. There he is, waiting for you. A guru in a linen shirt against a turquoise ocean backdrop. His voice is velvety venom. "You're not poor, Kevin," he says, looking straight into your soul. "You're just using the wrong reality settings. Stop selling your time. Start hustling. Buy my dropshipping course for $997 and start living." This marketing is a surgically precise blow to your self-esteem. The guru isn't selling you knowledge. He's selling you contrast. He's the embodiment of the American dream on steroids. You're the gray dust beneath his rented Lamborghini. You don't understand that his real business isn't crypto or logistics, but your burning desire to be him. You enter your card details. At that moment, you're not investing in yourself. You're simply paying for his next lobster dinner in Dubai. The course is purchased. Your brain is flooded with dopamine. You're no longer Kevin from the basement. You're a Titan Academy student. You print out the balance wheel and hang it above your bed. You start waking up at 4 a.m. because millionaires don't sleep. You pour ice water over yourself until your teeth crumble from the cold. A guru teaches you your environment is your income. You look at your friends with whom you used to play PlayStation on Fridays. Now they're ballast to you. You start speaking in a strange dialect of terms: high vibrations, scaling, resourceful state. You feel intellectually superior to the normies who go to work at 8. You haven't earned a cent yet, but you already act like you have the keys to a mansion in your pocket. You've fallen into the trap of false progress. Your brain mistakenly perceives consuming content about success as success itself. To build an empire, you need status. You rent a desk in a trendy co-working space for $300 a month. There's free coffee and the same obsessive guys in hoodies. You open a store on Shopify and start reselling Chinese neck massagers. You spend $500 on Facebook ads, but only get 2 orders, one of which is from your mom out of pity. Your business is losing money, but the guru in a private chat writes, "This is a test from the universe. Will you give up like a weak lamb, or will you persevere like a lion? To get through this stage, you need my $5,000 mastermind intensive." You check your card balance. It's empty, but the hustle virus burns inside you. You get your first credit card with a $7,000 limit. Now you owe the bank, but you're sure it's just a leverage to push on. The money from your first credit card was enough for Mastermind and 2 weeks of the good life on Instagram. The guru praised you on a Zoom call, calling you a promising asset. This is the best moment of your life. But reality knocks at the door. You can't afford the co-working space, and the interest on your loan is starting to pile up. You start practicing financial engineering. You take out a microloan at 300% annual interest to cover the minimum payment on your credit card. You convince yourself it's smart debt. You lie to your parents that you need the money to purchase a batch of goods, and then give it to the guru for access to a secret chat on crypto signals. You're no longer building a business. You're building a Ponzi scheme in your own name, where the only foundation is your lies. Your identity is completely erased. You can no longer simply socialize. You only know how to network. You come to meet up with friends not to drink beer, but to find leads. You try to sell your guru's course to your friends through an affiliate link, promising them an exit from the matrix. They look at you with pity and fear. To them, you're a cult member, a victim of a digital cult. They stop inviting you to parties. You call it cleansing your environment. You're proud of your solitude. Now your only family is the same desperate guys in Telegram chats, while debt collectors are constantly calling them. To survive, you need to become a little guru. You rent an expensive jacket and a Rolex watch from a rental service for 3 hours. You go to the lobby of a 5-star hotel and record a video. I made my first 10,000 at 25. Want to know how? Send me a direct message. A 19-year-old student from Nebraska writes to you. He has the same hope in his eyes as you did a year ago. And you, a man who can't pay his electricity bill, sell him mentoring for $500. You take his last money, knowing you can't teach him anything. At that moment, your conscience completely dies. You've become part of the food chain. You're a parasite, feeding on even weaker parasites, so you can pass that money on to your guru at the top of the mountain. The culmination of your madness. You're flying to the Titans gathering in Dubai. You've sold your old Ford and taken out another loan to buy the ticket. You're standing against the backdrop of the Burj Khalifa, wearing a suit that's too tight. In your Instagram photo, you're the king of the desert. You post stories from an expensive restaurant, ordering only a $20 glass of water. In reality, you share a 1-bedroom apartment 40 minutes from downtown with 8 other millionaires. You sleep on mattresses on the floor, taking turns getting in line for the shower. But in the morning, each of you puts on a fake smile and goes to the conference to worship your idol. You're an extra in someone else's triumph, one you paid for yourself. On the second day of the conference, the guru doesn't appear on stage. The organizers blame technical problems. That evening, you learn from the news that your prophet has been arrested for tax evasion and fraud. His entire ocean lifestyle was paid for with money from people like you. Your access to the chat is blocked. The Titans Academy website returns a 404 error. You stand in the middle of a golden city with a debt of $40,000 and the realization that you bought air at the price of gold. Your entire mindset crumbles at the sight of a hotel bill you can't pay. You're no longer a lion. You're a plucked chicken in an expensive jacket. The party's over. Your credit cards are blocked. Your parents aren't answering your phone. You sit in the darkness of your basement, staring at the yellowed balance wheel. The gold paint on the walls has peeled off, revealing the cold, gray concrete. Your brain is a graveyard of useless quotes and business strategies that don't work in the real world. You know all about sales funnels, but you can't even sell yourself on a cashier position because you sound like a madman talking about quantum income leaps in interviews. You're a pre-millionaire with a shattered psyche and the qualifications of professional marketing victim. You think this is rock bottom? No. In the world of info business, there's always a basement. You see a new ad. The same guru, he's out on bail, in a black turtleneck against the backdrop of a minimalist office. Crypto and dropshipping are dead, he says with a calm smile. The future is AI. I'm launching a course called Neuro Hustle. Earn $50,000 a month with ChatGPT. And something stirs inside you. You think, maybe I just chose the wrong niche last time? Maybe AI is the golden key? You reach for your phone to see if they'll give you another loan at a shady bank. The system knows you better than you know yourself. It knows you'll never stop, because admitting a mistake is scarier than dying in poverty. You work as a night cleaner at the same supermarket where you used to shop. You see your former friend, the normie engineer. He has a new car, a wife, and a child. He looks happy. You hide behind the toilet paper aisle so he won't notice you. You're ashamed of your calloused hands and your debt. In the evening, you come home and, instead of eating, open a free webinar. How to overcome wealth blocks. You continue to treat your financial gangrene with affirmations. You've officially become a ghost, a person who physically exists but has been socially erased from reality. Game over. Years lived. 27. Invested in illusions. $25,000. Earned in business. $714. Legacy. Bad credit, depression, and 500 gigabytes of video courses that aren't even worth the electricity.